It's 5:30 a.m. and I'm getting ready for... And just like that, we're going to set today. I'm so tired after acting class yesterday at like 9:40 p.m. yesterday. This is the life of an actor. So I gotta get ready ASAP, but this is gonna be my outfit and I'm just gonna get ready now. Ready ish. My bag. Oh, the studio here. So cool. There's another one for A340. The designer had a different vision for me instead of my super cute outfit. He wanted me to wear overalls, hipster vibe, and he loved the choker, so we'll see how this goes. So this is my new outfit, and I kind of love it. It's so cute, so hipster. R.I.P. old outfit. That's so cute. My outfit to be more hipster, so this is my outfit. I'm looking for breakfast. Our catering card. NYC. I kind of love the bus situation. The makeup team did this for me. The design director asked me, what's your role? Because I was wearing that super outlandish, like very prominent outfit. And I told him I'm a tourist and he said, I got a different vision for you, girl. Change into this. we want you to be cool, hip, and young. So here I am. I'm moving out of NYC. There was like an HBO show shooting last summer, and in retrospect it might have been just like that, but I had access to it. I just couldn't go near the cameras and stuff.
I mean, it's nice for everyone else, so
right?
Yeah.
No longer a tourist, I'm just a student moving out. And so are they. I freaking love And Just Like That. I'm doing a rerun of Sex and the City since it's been included in Netflix.
Yeah.
So this is just... I just started. Hi, YouTube friend.
Hi.
What's your name?
Toby. Gian. Look at these pants.
We're movers. And I use student moving out to the West Coast.
I'm a corporate worker just finding a new spot to live.
Cute.
I'm tired. Are you tired?
Not yet. We still have 10 more hours to go, so not yet.
Kill me. I'm just kidding, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, done with the Washington Square Park scene, and now I think I'm gonna go back home and finish working on my video and apply to more jobs. I'm now back in my normie outfit, and they've cleared the set out, so there's no one, and I guess I'm going back home. It's such a fun day, and I can't wait to be back on set again. They thought this outfit was too flashy. So I've just joined the film set of And Just Like That, and now I'm coming back home to watch Sex and the City. How unreal is this, to live in New York City, to be on the same film set as your favorite TV show from 20 years ago, 25 years ago. On my way to work with I was gonna bring it, I didn't bring it, but
Do you want to do it the other way?
yeah, it's here.
So it's higher definition. Like, so with the camera.
Can we hear it here? Maybe I should film it outdoors. Hey guys, so I'm in this island of Puerto Rico. It's a very cloudy and rainy day right now, but just wanted to film the scene, do a quick intersection here instead, because the shot that I got in East Village was very inaudible, so instead you have a beautiful backdrop of the island. Just a quick snapshot of what was happening there. Number one, I was a background actor with HBO Max and Just Like That. I found this opportunity on Casting Networks, which is one of the 3 big like audition or modeling, acting opportunity job portal, if you will. They post a ton of big film background acting roles or even indie film, independent project. And I would say the other big 2 job portals for acting are called Backstage and I think Casting Call, was it? They're like 3 big ones. I was background number 126, which means that there were at least 125 other people in the film set with me. And I know that the number went up to like 130 something. So in that case, there were 130 people there as background actors. And my role, I got casted as a New York tourist, but soon after, my role got changed into a new NYU student moving out, because I guess like I seemed a bit more like a student, maybe less a tourist, the way I dressed, and also maybe just they had enough New York tourists. As you can tell from the scene that they're filming is a NYU graduation season. Sarah Jessica Parker and her friend walking through Washington Square Park. So I guess they just wanted to have more NYU kids around. I was number 126, which means that I was like a teensy tiny little infinitesimal part of a film set. I was just an ant in that massive production. There were a ton of paparazzis there soon after the one small part of this whole series' episode scene was filmed. I would say like that scene itself may be like 1 minute, even like less than a minute worth of a whole show. But there was a TikTok already released by the paparazzis on like behind the scenes of season 3 AJLT, like exclusive view. Sarah Jessica Parker is here. And I luckily was walking right behind SJP. So I got lucky, but I might be blurred. I might even get cut from that scene because you never know with like post-production what scenes like make it till the end. I was there. I found this opportunity and I thought, I've never been on a film set, but I've always wanted to. And I also was working on writing a film with my friend Karina early this year. So I thought, being on a film set would be super valuable. Needless to say, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. So some of the insights and learning that I've had from NYC. Number one is that this entire production film is essentially an homage / dedication to
Carrie Bradshaw or Sarah Jessica Parker. And I've mentioned that I was background actor 126 of like a 2-minute scene, which, you know, if you extrapolate that means what a show, an average episode is like 30 minutes, 120 background actor times like half of the show includes any kind of background. It's like times 5. In one episode, there are 750 background actors. Needless to mention that there are other hundreds of crew members. They're like the sound team, gaffer, cinematographer, multiple producers, multiple directors, costume, wardrobe, makeup, and hair. They're separate teams. Props, production assistants, like numerous logistics coordinators who are really the real unsung heroes. If you think about it, like all of these hundreds of thousands of people, and you saw from the video like how massive the scale of the production is, they're all there to support the main cast of the 4 women, Carrie, Charlotte, Samantha, and Miranda, and especially the main character of the 4 being Sarah Jessica Parker, Carrie Bradshaw, right? Because the series is portrayed through the point of view of Carrie Bradshaw. Carrie Bradshaw can only shine because of the amount of teamwork that goes into it. And I think that's the film work is one of the industry where teamwork is the essence of everything. It teaches you so much about how important each person doing their job well is. Sound needs to be an excellent sound person. Cinematography needs to be an excellent cinematographer. Even me, background actor 126, the costume designer and the wardrobe guy, put so much thought into how to dress me up. He wanted me, who will be like flashed for 0.5 seconds, to look young, hip, and cool, because that's how much they care about each little tiny piece of the detail. So the amount of attention to detail in that film, like in any kind of production, especially such a franchise like And Just Like That / Sex and the City, is just so astonishing and admirable. You are just humbled by the amount of teamwork that goes into it. Another thing is that even if you are the one who came up with the idea of And Just Like That or Sex and the City, like even if you are the original writer, because this series, TV show, was birthed from a book of a sex colonist fictional character of Carrie Bradshaw, written by Candace Bushnell. So there is no like one sole creditor if you think about it. The book became TV series Sex and the City, which became a film series Sex and the City the movie, which became And Just Like That, a sequel. So this could happen because Candace Bushnell wrote the book, and then like Michael King, Patrick, and Darren Star produced it. And then like, you know, Sarah Jessica Parker was, I think, like also the co-producer at some point. There were so many different parties and steps and people that were involved in order to make this happen. And there's like literally no one person who can say that like, I am the sole creditor of this TV show that made this happen. And I think that's so like beautiful and inspirational of like how such cultural statement and cultural moment happens because of this hard work and like brain power and like all this like love and dedication to creating something that's to be remembered for generations. The original series came out in 1998, and I'm living and breathing in 2024. So it has been 26 years. It has been like generations. Or not generations, but like one small generation. I think that film is very much the epitome of team effort. On that note, I think the crew people are so under-recognized because, sorry, bug. I was a background actor, a non-union member at it, and I got paid $176 for 10 hours, which means that my hourly wage was $17.6. And that's like barely minimum wage in New York City. And this is HBO Max, which means that they're probably a more generous payer than the other smaller independent film production companies. Like imagine if my call time was 6:30 a.m. We finished around noon, which was a fast wrap because usually film sets can take up to 10 to 12 hours. And even on the text I received, it said like expect to work for like 10 to 12 hours. But imagine the film crew members were already there setting all the scene up before the background actor came, making sure the catering car is there, making sure the holding place is all like set up, the costumes have arrived, and the gears are all there. And they need to be doing that all day long, under the sun, rain or shine, under the heat wave, like in the cold, regardless of what inclement weather, climate situation there is. And they don't really get a lot of credit either, because like who remembers the one product assistant who pulled through and shed the flashlight on the back of their phone because the lighting was broken or something. And this is a real anecdote that I heard from my friend. A situation like this can happen because life happens. I just think that the ones that need to be more recognized are the crew members, like truly, seriously. And that we're just blessed to be the stars of the film as actors, because that's what the audience member sees first and foremost. It stopped raining and it's a really beautiful day. I mean, it's not a really beautiful day, but it stopped raining and the background is so beautiful. So I thought I would just take advantage of this beautiful background as I walk along. So the second thing I wanted to talk about is the purpose of being on a film set. I was new in being on this film set or any film set. I thought it's really important to go out in the set and see how all these people bring together a beautiful work of art. And what better way to really like learn about the film set than to be a part of one of your favorite TV shows of all time. What I learned is that so many people are there for the extra cash, and a lot of them are like just background actors for perpetuity. If you think about it, you don't really need any acting skills to be a background actor. Or for that matter, you don't really need any skills to be a background actor, because what a background actor is meant to portray normal people, to make the movie as real as possible, which means they just need to live like normal people. So I learned that being a background actor is really not the way to go if you want to ever make it as a real actor. You don't rise up the ranks starting as a background actor and then like somehow end up being Carrie Bradshaw. People in background can stay in the background forever. I think it was really good to have that expectation set from the get-go and just tell myself that this is purely for entertainment and exposure for me personally, to see just how things work at the film set, and not even for the cash for me or for anyone. I don't think anyone's here for the cash, because it's not like that great pay. Although you could argue that although it is like minimum wage, you don't really have to do anything, you just like chill. The hours you put in is directly correlated to the money you make. So it's not the best way to make money, to say the least. And so the real way to become an actor is to audition. Like you need to audition for these films and roles on casting company websites. I met a couple of really lovely people while I was there. A lot of them were in between jobs. A lot of them had past lives of different things that they've done. I met a lawyer who turned into an interior designer who's now in between jobs and have been in like several different big film productions like 0 Day or the Timothée Chalamet movie. I met a guy who quit a job organizing union for teachers or something, and is currently in between jobs, but doing this because he says he loves that he can read between breaks. Interestingly enough, a lot of people see this as a fun in-between job place to be, because you get paid, you get fed, and between breaks you can journal or read or write or do whatever you want. Yeah, it's a niche place that I didn't know existed until I met all these people who knew about this. I think this is a pretty cool way to do something that's fun and cool, while also meeting other people, making some cash, and preparing for your next step, even if you don't have any aspirations in acting. That's my reflection, and I'm really grateful that I got to be on the film set of one of my favorite shows. I was literally watching Sex and the City like all month long, doing a rerun, and I'm on the sequel now, living in New York City, the show that I watched
like kind of growing up. So this is quite insane. And I saw SJP so close. I'm walking right behind her. Yeah, I'm so grateful to be living in New York City. I guess I'll tell you which episode I'll be in if I know. But for now, I just know that it's season 3. But it was so cool to see Michael Patrick King like standing next to us. And next time, I'm gonna audition and go for bigger roles because lesson learned. Background acting is not the place to start. Anyways, thanks for listening and I'll stay posted. Keep you guys posted. Bye. I want to live in a place like this.
I've been to this apartment before. Oh, yeah. You live with Felix?
Interesting analogy. Hi, Abby. Oh my god, there's a Klimt. No wonder it's an Austrian, guys. Gustav Klimt. Golden Lady. It's a lady of gold.
The cow.
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh, girl with ice. Girl with ice cream. In East Village on a Monday night. This is life, girl.
What does this
great.
say? This is Grod? GW.
Grod.
Do you know what that means?
It means God with an R. Anyways, bye. We're gonna have a fun,
but not safe for work.
but not safe for work. East Village, I suppose, in a walk up for the little rooftop moment. Whoa. Wow.